Hello, my Cancer friends and cross-watchers. Welcome. I appreciate you all so much for being here. If you're new here, loves, my name is Jeanette. Do me a favor. If you like these videos, please give them a like. Please share them, comment below, and do be sure to subscribe if you vibe, loves. Okay? I appreciate you guys. Jumping right in, do remember, my Cancer friends, these messages are general. They're not going to resonate for everyone. Please only take what fits for your life, darlings. Leave the rest behind, as you always hear. And if you need something more specific to your life, of course, I am offering personal readings at this time. So hit me up, loves, if you're interested. All right, feel free to skip ahead as always. I'm going to go ahead and pull the entire tarot portion of the spread first, and then we will talk about it. All right, let's get one more here, Cancer. One more. I sure hope you're doing great. Let's see what's coming in for you. Highlighted energies for Cancers. Highlighted energies, please. Spirits for Cancers. What's going on? Highlighted. Thank you, Spirits. We have, boom, the Six of Wands. Great card to start off there, darling. New information. Thank you, Spirit. New information, loves. Ooh, Four of Wands. A lot of fire energy so far. That's interesting. How to handle? Handle and process. Ooh, Ace of Swords there, loves. Ace of Swords. I love it. Ascensions moving forward. For Cancers, moving forward. Whoop. Ascensions moving forward. These spirits for Cancers. That's a lot here, you guys. Ooh, Three of Wands, Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Emperor, darling, all in reverse. I'm going to go ahead, give it a one of these. Give it a shuffle here, loves, and let's see if we can narrow it down. Ascensions moving forward. For Cancers. All right, perfect. We have the Three of Pentacles. All right. All right, love. This is actually looking really great so far. What is the lesson here? Ooh. All right, darlings. We have, oh, the Lovers. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. This has come out for the lesson for 3 times in a row. Capricorn, Aquarius, and now you, Cancers, okay? And another one, Aquarius, got in their lessons as well. The Star card. Interesting. With an underlined energy here, love of the Knight of Swords. So I see card of Gemini. You've got 2 cards of Aquarius with the Star card here. And the Knight for me as a reader, but can signify any air energy. And I see quite a bit of fire here. So you could be dealing with a fire sign as well, or one of those signs, or have some further placements that are pertaining at this time for you, love. Placements in your chart. Okay, babes, let's talk about it. I feel like you are going to be receiving news. It's pretty obvious. Normally I don't start here at the bottom of the deck, but I'm really feeling very heavy news coming in, flying at you quickly, potentially over the airwaves here, but someone delivering news to you. This is an announcement. This is an announcement, loves, okay? These two together, I feel, are, not only is this an announcement, potential engagements here for some of you as well. You may be announcing an engagement to the world, or somebody may be proposing to you. I heard over again. For some of you, this may be a recommitment of a stable foundation that you already have, and an announcement of, and news flying in at you, of coming back together, re-establishing your vows, or recommitting to one another. Potentially here, all right, but there's an announcement coming, and I feel like this is going to bring you prosperity and good things, all right? This is an announcement of a stable foundation and of truth, all right? That's your new information, is that this announcement, this bit of good word coming in, something potentially that you've waited here for. You maybe waited to hear from a certain person, waited to hear, the proposal itself or whatever that is for you. This good bit of, I feel very good news actually coming in. And this announcement, it feels like maybe you've waited for this for a while, darling, but it's going to knock your socks off. It brings stability, it brings grounding. Whatever it is that you're building is based in truth here. Ace of Swords. You have a brand new beginning here in truth and knowledge and all of these beautiful, pure things. You see the dove? I'm totally drawn to the dove right now. That this brings a purity of a situation. This announcement, this bit of news, is going to purify something within your life or within your soul or within a connection that you have already established here. Okay, darlings, I feel it's been a struggle in the past for many of you, and maybe that's why you've put investments in and you've been waiting for this good news, right? And this is your how to handle and process, that you need to follow your truth and harness your sword of truth for this new beginning, because going forward, your ascension's moving forward. What you invest in now, Cancer, it's completely optional. It's all on you now. Once this news and this announcement comes flying in, wield your sword of truth. Try not to waver in your truth either. Okay, I'm really getting heavy out of that. Even if it's an engagement and something you've maybe been waiting for that half of you, right? Or for that portion of you, rather. There's a purity here with the situation, and going forward, you'll have a choice here of what you create, what you build, what you invest in. All right, and what you invest in, darling, I feel will be based on this bit of news flying in. If that's your personal truth, then go with that, because that's what's going to harness the new beginning here of something pure and something stable. I feel, darling, you've got the Star card, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune here lying in a lesson. Okay, I heard Lovers. So lovers of the past, for some of you, I'm getting this feeling, may still linger in where you're headed for some of you. All right. Others of you, this is feeling, okay, so I feel a lot of past energy. This is all coming in a lesson for you, and everything that you're going through or headed towards is looking really beautiful after you receive urgent news. I heard urgent before I said news. Urgent news, apparently. Urgent news. And so this is a change of luck, but it's lying in a lesson for you. You may have stopped a bit of luck coming in before, or a change in your direction in your past. All right, and that's why this is lying in a lesson for you. You also have the Lovers, right? And you've got the Star card. So let's talk about the Lovers first. For some of you, past love affects new love. All right, new love and announcements. Okay, something that's being created and built. All right, don't bring in old. Like, you see how he's a ghost? This is like an idea of a lover. Don't bring in old ideas of old loves into your new connection. But also with the Lovers, this does have a lot to do with self as well. Coming into an alignment of self and acceptance of self for the reality of who you are, and not for the idea of what you think you should be here, Cancer. So you may have held back your own change of luck, held back the love connection in question if you are dealing with love with a particular person. And I feel like for the majority of you, you are. Because there's some bit of news that you've been waiting to hear, it feels like, and this is Victoria's having to do with another person and a foundation that you're creating together. For some of you, the Lovers of the past, you need to learn those lessons associated with this love or what happened in this connection in the past. Something here I feel has been held back and still needs to be processed, darling. Okay, so I feel it's either within you or within a love connection, right? You'll know what that is for you, darling. Something you've been putting your energy into, something you've been wishing for, but now lying in a lesson for you. I heard careful wishing. That's funny. It's like a choose wisely sort of energy here is what I feel. Maybe you've emotionally invested and put in your past, of course, right? Because this is your lesson, though. So a lesson is usually a reoccurring thing or carries a lot of history with it. That's why it becomes a lesson. So the very thing that you've wished for, you've repelled out of your reality at the very same time. you know, and that's why it's coming in a lesson for you. And so what you've been emotionally investing in, you've also been saying to the universe, I don't deserve it on some levels. There's an acceptance here of self-love that I feel for a lot of you really does need to take place so that you can harness what's being given to you now and what's going to be told to you. I feel something's going to be quickly expressed to you, which also I feel is your change of luck. But if you don't believe it's here because of a lack of confidence, or maybe you've been pouring your energies into the wrong person or thing or situation, right? Or you've been holding yourself back because you've been waiting for the news, all right? It's coming in now, so the wait is over, darlings, but be careful of that energy because that may be also why these cards are lying a lesson for you. 8 of Cups underneath that. That's interesting. What's underneath that? The Queen of Wands. I feel that you are attracted to somebody here, or they're very deeply attracted to you. An announcement, news is going to come here, loves, which will stabilize your foundation. I really feel strong, heavy, like vows, or contracts. Vows, contracts. This could also absolutely have to do with work. It doesn't have to do with love. Like I said, this lover's energy could signify you, especially because it's coming in a lesson needing to accept yourself, the masculine and the feminine of yourself, and the reality. I'm really feeling strong, the reality of you, not the idea of what you think you should be. Accept yourself for all that you are here, darling. And that alone will help you reinvest in something. But you are going to be receiving news that's going to stabilize your foundation. I do feel strongly for the majority of you. This has to do with a family and potentially one other person, right? But this could easily also be an announcement of work, all right? So do keep that in mind here, Cancer. Something you've been wishing for. The essence here is you are going to be receiving news, Cancer, and the essence of what you've been wishing for and pouring into, at the same time you've been holding yourself back from it because there's like this lack of confidence, almost like saying you don't deserve it, but you want it and do deserve it at the same time. You absolutely do deserve it, Cancer. You deserve true love. You deserve a stable foundation. You deserve a new beginning and truth in your life. You deserve all the abundance of love and happiness, of everything that you've ever wished for. And you deserve a completion of self, all right? You deserve to have a change of luck, and you deserve to recommit to somebody or to commit to somebody and have them commit to you from a place of true love and truth, okay? So you do deserve here. Keep that in mind. You do deserve, because I feel like even though good news is coming in, if you really deep down in your heart space here, Cancer, don't believe it's coming in, when it's right here, you may very well push it out of your reality, and I would hate for you to see that, because that wouldn't play very well for your self-esteem, right? If you're already feeling kind of low on yourself, right? So try to ground yourself in what you're building, ground yourself in what you're investing in and creating, and there's truth in this, right? So whatever bit of news is received, okay, and whatever comes flying at you, darling, whatever expression here, it's a positive thing. It's a positive thing. So see it as what it is, the truth. You can build from this. This is new energy. So taking this truth and harnessing this sword for your expressions as well, to harness a new beginning, right? To accept the new beginning and to build from there, right? Even if you feel like you're starting slowly, but investing and creating here, right? It's what you will be investing from then on out will be beautiful if you have the confidence to continue to go higher and higher and higher like you deserve. All right. Okay, Cancers. Here we go, love. Okay. Highlighted advice. Thank you, spirits. Highlighted advice. Got one out. Awareness. Well, look at that. So there's a lot of balance here in this Six of Wands, right? All the sixes do mean balance. So this is a balance. I feel very heavy with this announcement and news. It's something that you've waited for. It's something that you may have invested in thinking it would bring further balance. And I feel like you were correct. So if you are with somebody, reinvesting here in passion and emotionally and building and recommitting to truth together will this is something you've waited for, and it will bring balance, right? Being aware here, darling. You see how his crown chakra's open? Being aware here of what you're starting back at 1. So what's being created from here, right? What is being created from here? Being aware of how to manifest, being aware of the news coming in and how you should really process this based in your own truth to harness the new beginning that you're being given. All right, darling, this does have a lot to do with coming into a spiritual essence. And when you come into a spirituality and you open your crown chakra, you'll be able to receive those messages from spirit and have victory in your stabilization, right? When the news comes flying at you, it's going to penetrate your awareness as well. I feel like it's going to soak into your mind, especially if it's an engagement. I heard engagement again. So it's going to soak into your mind, darling. You'll become enthralled with it for some of you. With planning, you know, the life together, planning the new together, right? But for those of you who are reinvesting in a commitment that you have already, being aware of the dynamics, letting go of the old, accepting yourself and understanding that the person who is with you loves you. They want to be victorious with you. They're being truthful and honest with you. And this is the universe saying that you have an opportunity to be truthful and honest back and to create and build something that will be much more beautiful for you and allow a change in luck within the situation. So awareness is key here, darlings, so that you can build from here. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Now I can go forward. New information. Oh, sacrifice here, darlings. Sacrifice. I feel okay, first of all, I'm getting bombarded all of a sudden. I feel like a lot of you have made a lot of sacrifices. Others of you, it's the other person who is sacrificing something to really show you that they want to stabilize a foundation. Oh, excuse me. And to create a balance with you. But I feel here also, darlings, with this coming into an acceptance of self like, I feel like sacrificing that idea of what this should look like or what this should be or how you should feel about yourself, or this idea of what you want to be that you feel like you don't quite measure up to. You won't, because it's just an idea. It's not based in reality. You feel me, darling? So going forward, maybe sacrifice that, because it feels like there's a stability here that you may be unaware of. Really open your eyes. 2 and a 1 would be a 3, coming into an alignment here with mind, body, spirit, and really opening your eyes to see clearly, to see the big picture here. I feel like some of you may have more stability in a situation than you think you do. Like if it's a money thing, I heard money, so if it's a money thing, you may be feeling like you quite don't measure up to how much money you should be bringing in. And so sacrifice those old thoughts that have kept you trapped and bound so that you can harness the sort of truth and create a new beginning from this. And realizing what you have to give. And when you open your eyes, if it's a money thing, when you open your eyes and really see what needs to be sacrificed, right? You may have an opportunity to go forth with a new job, sacrificing the old and earning more money, creating more stability for you. But if it is a money thing, sacrificing that I cannot do it attitude, like when somebody approaches you to say, hey, we want to hire you for this position, and your first instinct is to say something like, I'm not educated enough, I can't handle that, I'm not good enough for that job, that'll be too hard. Sacrifice those old overbearing ideas on what you think you can accomplish here. And that's really for any situation, but for some reason spirit really wanted me to tap on the money aspect. Okay, because half of you, I feel, are dealing with engagement. It's like maybe it's in 3 pieces really, because there's the part of you guys who are going to be getting engaged soon. And if that's the case, congratulations, love. Very, very much congratulations. Make sure you wield your sword of truth and stay in a truthful energy going forward. All right. Don't let the planning of the wedding all consume your thoughts either. All right. Keep some for yourself. But there's the 2 other scenarios of work and of maybe a rebuild with somebody. All right, so take it as it resonates for you, but I feel you know what needs to be sacrificed here, Cancer, in order to stabilize. All right, going forward, how to handle and process. Thank you, spirits. How to handle and process. Positive movement forward. Look at that, you guys. So allow yourself to move positively in a truthful direction. Allow yourself here, with this being your how to handle and process, make sure you're moving positively within a new cycle, right? Cycles with the 8, a new cycle, a cycle of truth, something here being harnessed, power, potentially for some of you in the 3D realm with this physical, this is the red border base chakra energy. So for some of you in the physical realm, right, going forward physically, others of you going for like job related, right? Others of you going forward metaphorically and in your thought space and your truth space. But either way, just make sure how to handle and process is that you do go forward based in truth. That's the key here, Cancer, because that's really going to help you open your eyes to what you have, what you could have, what needs to go, and really, again, with the opening in eyes, what you have that's very successful in your life already versus the success and amount of success you can have once this news is received, right? Okay. Ascensions moving forward for Cancers. Ascensions, whoop. Obstacles and challenges, whoop. I feel like there's more that needs to come out, so I'm going to give it another go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the obstacles and challenges, and we have spiritual strength. Whew. Okay, so let's start with spiritual strength. Having the knowledge here, having the completion from within you, completely accepting yourself will help you accept Spirit. Staying spiritually strong will also help you to completely accept yourself, Cancer, I feel. So going forward with what you're investing in, allow yourself to be spiritually strong in what you're building and creating. Okay, because going forward with your ascensions going forward, if you're spiritually strong and you've harnessed your, it's funny because you've got a 9 here and I'm looking down at the 8 and the ace, which would basically equal a 9 anyway. So completions of cycles, new cycles coming on from the completion of old, right? I feel very strongly like a death card energy, scorpionic energy there. But spiritual strength, if you have the spiritual strength in what you're building and creating in whatever direction you're headed, then these obstacles and challenges will change with this 5, all right? But also because you're powerful here in your life, like we all are, right? You have the ability to also make it harder on yourself. If you battle yourself, if you hold yourself to an idea here of what, again, what this should look like, what you kind of person you should be, what kind of money you should earn, if you stick to this idea, then you're not allowing a change of luck. You won't, it's laying in a lesson for you, right? With this Wheel of Fortune. So if you're not allowing a change of luck, then the alternative is further obstacles and challenges, because there will be this like pull, what you have versus what you want versus what you're creating versus what you're feeling out of lack for having or creating, right? So it'll bring on further obstacles and challenges. So going forward, ground yourself in truth and positivity and in this new beginning, and bring Spirit into your life, bring Spirit into your foundation, into your existing marriage or a new commitment that's coming up, whether that be money related and work related or home based, right? But either way, you've got a lot of victory, and you have even more victory if you stay spiritually strong here, Cancer. Okay, thank you, spirits. What is the lesson? All right, the lessons. Let's see, we got one out. Are there any more? Any further lessons? Okay. Oh, choose wisely. Yes, and we've got heart chakra at the bottom of the deck. So we've got choose wisely here, darling. We've got firm foundation, and we have wisdom. All right. Beautiful cards, all lying in lessons for you. Okay, so about this choice, right? You have had a choice all along of where to place your energies here with the Star card and with the Wheel of Fortune, right? I feel with this choice, darlings, it's you have to make that choice, right, to go towards truth. Make the choice to reinvest or to invest, and also invest in yourself. And it's an actual choice that needs to be made in order for you to bring about a better, a more stern foundation that you may have had all along and just not seen it. You know, you've got firm foundation lying in a lesson for you. But also with the change of luck, right? So you've had to make the choice to change your luck. And it's actually very hard to do that if you're feeling spiritually weakened, or if you're attacking yourself because you don't fit into an idea. And then it's like, no matter what good news does come in at you, you can always spin that, Cancer. Everybody has the power to spin that and not take it the way it was intended, or not take the universe up on the opportunity that we have, even if it's based in truth, right? Or not allow ourselves to move positively forward. And that creates these obstacles and challenges, right? Here, Spirit is asking you to be spiritually wise. Allow something here to change with the 5. And I feel a change in what you've emotionally invested in and how you've treated yourself, I feel. Because if you're emotionally pouring in energy into this idea of, I don't fit into society, I'm not good enough for this person, it doesn't matter how many times they come at you and truthfully tell you, I love you, I want to be with you, this is the honest truth, this is I'm flying it at you, babe, fast and quick and straight to the point, and I want victory with you, I want this, I want that, and you don't believe it because you're spiritually blocked, or you're trying to stick yourself into a bubble, or you're telling yourself, no, they don't feel that way. Well, darling, here, be wise and aware of what you will create from that, right? Because we're all creators in our lives. We're all magicians here, right? And if you really want to find that balance, yeah, I'm looking at a 6 here, which I think you do, right? The connection itself is very balanced. So open your eyes to that if you're leery to that fact, because it is a fact. This person is honest and truthful, and I feel a great deal of love here, right? So be wise and aware of what is truly at play here, what needs to be given up, right? I heard attacks, the attacks potentially on your own character by you, from the internal, right? Allow the sacrifice of those negative energies. This will bring on spiritual strength, which will bring on blessings, darling, okay? Last card here, and then I'll let you go. We got this heart chakra. And when the chakra cards come out, darlings, these are chakras that need to be healed, realigned, or focused on. So I'm feeling an energy of a broken heart here, Cancer. And I feel for some of you, this could be a past broken heart that you may have brought into your new relationship, new foundation, right? Or past something hurt you that didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. But this is an energy of a heart that is hurting and needs to be healed. Okay, and that could also have been caused by you inadvertently by telling yourself mean things or having mean ideas about yourself, not really viewing yourself the correct way. All right, so for some of you, you broke your own heart. Others of you, your heart has not recovered from an old. All right, I do suggest realigning this chakra. Heal your broken heart, darlings. Allow Spirit to come in and help you become aware and wise, and change the direction of this so that you can gain spiritual strength and mend your broken heart, right? That will help you. Spirit can help you mend your broken heart. When your heart space is clear, this is when you're able to freely accept love. Freely have the freedom of choice to allow to be accepted as well. Because if somebody is accepting you and telling you the truth, I accept you, I love you, I want to be with you, but you're going, no, 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 because I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this, I'm a that. None of it's true. None of all those things that you tell yourself are based in reality are true. Here, Cancer. So do keep that in mind. There is deep love here. This is soulmate twin flame connection. All right? But it's not going to help you if you're not going to believe them. Then nothing will ever change. So you got to be aware here of how much victory you have, and what to do with this news when it comes in at you. All right, darling. Spirit can help you decipher the direction to take when this news comes flying in at you. And I feel like the more open you are to Spirit, the better you'll feel, the more strong and firm you will feel. Your mind will clear up. You'll go towards more of this awareness and spirituality and this truth of the matter sort of energy, rather than this feeling lost sort of energy, right? And confused, maybe not knowing what direction to take or what choice to make. All right, but if you open up to Spirit and heal your heart, that will allow you to go into a direction that is truthful and thus change your luck here a little bit, Cancer. All right, darlings, I sure hope that helps, my loves. Do remember all I said. Watch this over again if you need to. I feel good news is on its way. Again, I want to reiterate that. Good news is on its way. But really, it's on how you take it. All right, that's the essence of this. It's on how you take it, baby. You are powerful enough to take the truth of the matter and know where this could head, and it will head to beautiful things when you fully, truly trust and believe that they're being honest, and that it will lead to beautiful things. Okay, darlings, I sure hope that helps. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated for you, darlings. I'm wishing you the best of luck with this situation. And until I see you guys next time, Cancers, stay safe out there in the world. Take care. Peace, love, and light to you always, babies. Always.